Hello family, it's Ariana, your tarot life coach, bringing you your new moon in Scorpio. What's up family? Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. Hello Scorpios, happy birthday. Hey, if you haven't seen your birthday video yet, Scorpios, head on over to my page and check it out. Click on it, leave a comment, so on the 15th you can win a free read. We'll be going live on YouTube November 15th around 9 p.m. Central, and I will be doing reads. You can order them beforehand if you want to get them early. You can. They'll be $10 a question, and then we'll go forward that way. Email me, DM me, however you want to go forth. So let's talk about these energies, guys. OMG. This new moon is going to be all about the rebirth, okay? You are coming in to who, what, where, and how you want 2019 to be, right? Now, so the sun and the moon are going to be in Scorpio with a sextile to Pluto. Ooh, trining Neptune. It's a motherfucking go, okay? Forgiveness may be on the forefront. It might be the theme this month or with this moon. And it's going to move you towards either forgiveness to others or to yourself. But this is a great time to reevaluate what has been going on over the last few years and how you want to proceed. Pay a lot of attention to your root chakra because it might be a really sensitive during this time because Scorpio rules the root chakra. Now this trine with Neptune is going to make you feel very empathetic and compassionate. It's going to give you a lot of passion also. So focus on your dreams and goals. Relationships should start improving, okay? And there's also a Venus trine to Mars. So in relationships, it's going to be more about connection as opposed to a physical connection. It's going to be like a very spiritual, very friendship-like connection. And then you have the Jupiter quincunx Uranus. Lots of mood swings, okay? Being aware of that energy of like impulsive energy. So moderation is needed. November welcomes in a time we're going to have 6 planets change direction. The lunar nodes are switching places, and we're all rewriting, rethinking, and revamping our stories. So after looking at our mind, body, and soul that I have up here, the theme that came to me was envision what you want and allow things to happen. Stop trying to control, release it, and let things fall into place. You are shedding old ways and moving on to a rebirth. Trust the creator, the universe, your ancestors. And the way to do that is through meditation and prayers, gratitudes, and offerings. There's something about the hands. When you see all these cards, all these hands are coming to you. I'm going to tell you, accept the assistance in the journey. Whether that person came for a day, for a season, or they're here to stay. Accept it and move forward. Now, this is a general read of the energies that the new moon has. This is not for any specific sign. So if that's what you're looking for, you might want to turn me off. All right. Now, with that being said, I'm super pumped, guys. I also want to tell you, I am really behind on reads, okay? I have had a full-blown October like you wouldn't believe. I am almost completely booked for November, so if you want to book a session, a live session, it will be better to book now because it is jam-packed for November. I will have the monthlies out in as soon as I can because my time is very limited this month. So make sure that if you're wanting to get a live reading with me, that you either tune into the lives or you book it really quickly. So with that being said, let's jump into our mind, body, and soul. But first we have the yin and the yang coming through, okay? So on one side of us, our third eye is really trying to see things. We're trying to envision. We're trying to see the bigger picture. But we're trying to be led with our inner eye as opposed to ones that are on our body, right? We're using our third eye, Anja's coming through. So you really need to focus on really seeing in your mind's eye what it is that you truly desire. The divine director is coming in, and he's coming in for intervention. So everything that's happening in your life right now, even those uncomfortable situations, even those heartbreaking situations, just know that you're on the right path and you're making the right decisions as long as you're working from your heart chakra. Okay? So this is a point where you have to ask yourself, is this truly what I want, or do I just want the familiar? The divine director is moving things into play because it knows how to align what needs to happen in the future. Okay? It's almost like relinquish the control and allow the things to happen. All right. The energy of this Scorpio new moon is being represented by the serpent of fire, big baby. Lots of Kundalini energy, lots of alliances coming through. But this is, it's guiding you through some stronger energies. This has been a rough time, guys. I'm telling you, some of us may have lost relationships, friendships, jobs. There's just a shedding of the old so that the new can come through. Do not assess your current ability based on your past, okay? You are rising above. Your emotions and words will have a big effect on your energy, so pay attention to what you're putting out there. This is recognizing the power and the magic that you create. Trust in the process of the inner fire. Things are coming and growing. You are changing. You are evolving. Who you were 2 weeks ago, a week ago, yesterday, 2 hours ago, it's not who you're going to be. And don't send me no lame messages either, okay? Because I'm going to send you one right back. How about that? Because what's happening is you are evolving. And I feel like with the two divine sisters behind you, you have the assistance from your ancestors that are pushing you where you need to be. Everything is falling into place. Are you ready to receive? Okay? It is safe to trust that the endings are and discomfort is okay, because that is how growth happens. You don't understand how many reads I have had lately asking me, is this the right decision? If it hurts so bad, and I'm like, yes, but it's gonna feel so good. And then people think, oh, it's just because your life is all in order. And I'm like, no, you just don't know. I'm shedding my own ways. I'm looking at my own personal growth, my own development, my own relationship, and releasing those things that no longer serve me. Do I look back and say, damn, that was really good, I wish I had that back? Then I have to remind myself, but I am just open and ready to receive the new things that are coming to me. Okay? So with that being said, let's move into our mind. Our mind is being ruled by the dog, baby. And this is from the Nahualli deck, okay? This is an Aztec deck. And with the Nahualli, the dog is about guidance, protection, loyalty, and bravery. And I almost feel like you're being uplifted, mentally uplifted. Now, when somebody dies in the Aztec religion, their soul must spend 4 years journeying through a variety of obstacles. I mean, you're going all through the underworld, okay? Now, when you get to the part of the great body of water, and there's a dog waiting to guide you, okay? So, pay attention to where your loyalties are at. Are you too often putting yourself first, or following the example set by dog, placing the needs of others before your own? Dog is from the west and the time of twilight. It's the afterlife, okay? So are you a guide for others? Do you have the trust of family and friends? Those kinds of things should be on your mind. Who can I trust? Who can I go to? What is going on? And then on the physical aspect, we have Thoth right here, okay? And it's the Two of Pentacles. And he's handing you your third eye. He's handing you the all-seeing eye. And this is the doctor, the magician. And this is the eye of Horus in his hand. And this is like difficulties are on the way, but they are going to be solved because you're tapping into the vision. You're foreseeing what is going to come. And the way that you're going to do this, or the way that he's recommending it, is to find your own way, find your own rhythm, dance to your own song. And I also feel like drumming music may assist. Meditations are going to help you as you move forward. But this is about that bum-ba-dum-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum-ba-dum kind of beat. It's a monotonous beat that's going to get you where you need to go. Almost in a trance state. And it talks about moving to your own beat, because it's not about following the way of others, but making your own way with the balance, okay? And he's giving you the all-seeing eye to find that balance. Now, Ancestors is coming in for us on a soul level. And this is from the Native Spirit Oracle cards. And I don't really use these much, but I absolutely love them. And in this is, even if there's some unsettling situations in your life right now, just know that there's a lot of good stuff that's going to come from it. Be aware of coincidences, signs, synchronicities that are all around you, and watch for the messages from your forebears, from the ones before you. Your prayers are being answered in mysterious ways, yet just don't see what's going on. Sometimes you may be so focused on what's going on around you that you're not really seeing what your ancestors are doing for you. And that's why I said gratitude and offerings, those kinds of things. If you have an altar, make sure that you're doing offerings. I know Dia de los Muertos just passed over, but it doesn't mean that you can't create your own kind of ceremony for your ancestors, okay? So give thanks for their support, and most of all, gratitude. You can write a letter to your ancestors, all kinds of things that you can do to invite their presence, light a candle, put their favorite food out, whatever it is. And if you have questions about that, feel free to message me. Now, with that being said, I also like to receive messages from my ancestors, and a lot of times they'll come through me in meditation, but also when I'm just writing, and I just grab a pen and I'll start writing stuff, and that's automatic writing. I also recommend automatic reading. Grab you a book that you're compelled to and say, what is the message that I need to see? And bam, open it up, swallow it in, because sometimes it's like, damn, what's this mean? And then you move forward. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into our read, big baby. I hope that was beneficial to you. Let's bless our deck. These cards show us the energies that you have for us all as a collective during this time. Now, I rolled a 4, so it's going to be a very foundational time for us. We are clearing, cutting the deck. I have the Star card upright with the Cherub of Wands reversed. So some of us are living in a form of not wanting to listen to our spirit guides, or maybe the messages aren't coming in as clear. There is abundance, but there's something. She's outside. You see, this is like this is Venus for her, okay? So Venus is trying to bring us enlightenment, and some of us just don't want to hear it. Now, we have our 7 chakras up there with the 7 stars. But she's pouring into it, okay? She's the goddess of El. Be very careful that you're not numbing yourself with excessive things like alcohol or drugs or anything like that, because this has been a very heavy time and people don't like to deal with emotions, okay? Also, pay attention to your goals and dreams and move forward. This is the perfect energy for that. Let's shuffle and see what comes out. Okay, first card came out. Let's move these down. We have the Wheel. Woo, big baby. Then a bunch of cards came out. Let me make sure what's going on here. That was too many cards. Sorry, it's just too many cards at one time for me. I don't want to waste y'all's time. Okay. 3. We got 2 more cards. Show me. What do we need to know? Oh, shit's gonna be revealed. Woo! Do, 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 do. Upright. Okay. And overall energy is a lot of outside conflict. Almost like, you know, you're going to be wanting to change, you're going to be wanting to grow, you're going to want to evolve. And people are going to be like, no, but that's not how you used to do it. Why are you trying to change? Why are you trying to do that? And some of us are having conflicts with our lovers, with our families. Even though these energies are kind of calming down, it's still like an underlining factor, because remember, we're shedding our old ways. Now, what wants to be rebirthed is your damn dirty luck, okay? It's like, damn it to hell, I'm ready to run over all of this. We want to move things in the right direction. Why are you holding on to everything? Why are you wanting this wheel to stop? I'm moving these things out of your way. This is what the universe is saying. I'm moving them out of your way so that you can move forward, so that you can see what's really going on. And let's clarify that with the animal deck. What energy can we use? Okay. It's telling you to pay attention to the synchronicities, the omens. That's the second time that comes in. And the walrus is to remain vigilant. It's not about manipulating. It's not about controlling. It's just watching the signs before you make your choice. You do not have to react to every single thing. It's almost like sit back, feel your emotions, because you see all that water, then proceed. Okay? Now, connections that you need to connect to. Some of us are needing to connect to this pain, the sorrow, connecting to whatever is hurting to us and saying, you know what? Why is this hurting? What's hurting me so bad in this situation? Is it this? Is it that? Is it my ego? Is it the fact that I'm afraid? Where is this coming from? And how can I move forward? We're going to clarify it with the wisdom of the oracle. 2 cards coming out. Some of us are hurting because there was an uneven exchange to our energy, our love, our relationships, the way that we show up and show out in the world, and it's coming to an end. And yes, it's ending because it's familiar, it still hurts. All right, but there's something that needs to end, because if you keep wishing for something, guess what? You just might get it, and it won't be what's going to truly make you happy. And so even though these endings are hurting, it's because there was an uneven exchange to this. And we have this Scorpio energy, because y'all know Scorpio don't play, right? Scorpio will sting you. Scorpio is here to say, back, give me 50 feet, and you better treat me right, okay? I love Scorpio energy. Anyways, it's setting things into motion, big baby. How to move forward ain't no other than the Ace of Arrows. Be about it, speak about it, and do it. It's time to initiate the change, and it's really time to break through those barriers, because you can see this arrow is shooting straight up into the heavens, but it's like, get to the point. Speak your truth. Put it into action. Stop talking about it and be about it, okay? We're going to clarify it more with the tarot. And it's telling you to have strength as you move forward. There's something about having overpowering strength when you're speaking your truth. And another thing that I get about this card is Leo rules the heart. Whoo, Leo, you coming through real strong with this energy. So it's time for you to speak your truth from your heart. It's okay to say, hey, this was really good for me at one time, but it's not good for me anymore, and I have got to protect my home. I've got to protect myself, because this is his ziggurat. This is his home, and he's protecting it. He's like, you're not getting over there. That is mine. And it's about really putting those boundaries up, okay, to know what's important, and you come from your heart space. With that being said, the encouragement is with the 7 of Arrows. The 7 of Arrows is coming through, and it's telling you there's encouragement in knowing the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts. Ooh, baby, does it hurt? And sometimes you have to ask it like 3 or 4 more times to make sure, is that really the truth? Is that really what's coming through? And it is. So I kind of want to use the Sacred Sites deck to see. Let's see. And it's principles. This is Bighorn. A lot of us are exceptional healers. Some people are like, well, I don't think I really have a gift. No, you have a gift. You're a healer. There's something that you do that's super, super healing. However, with this card, this is about really finding your principles. Are you able to stand up for yourself even when everyone's making fun of you or when nobody agrees with you? Are you willing to stand strong with that, okay? Because at the bottom of this card, the motivation was greed in that battle between Custard, okay? Now, were you taught that the good life means that you have to live like these people on TV and do these kinds of things, the fancy car, the big house? Where do you hold your principles? What are you fighting for, okay? And in the center, it teaches about having this harmony and the sacred connection with all beings, with the wheel, with the medicine wheel. But now is the time to spend time thinking about your principles in living in a relationship not only with others but with the universe. What are you doing? How are you showing up when people show you who they are? Are you going to allow their greed to make you react that way? Or are you going to stick to your principles? Are you going to move forward? And you have Sitting Bull at the top, okay? And this means holy man. And he was a great spiritual leader. And he's asking you, can you stand up for what you believe in? Even if people make fun of you, can you let go of certain things in your life? Because it's time to awaken to what's important to you for the world and for your spiritual life. It's time for growth. It's time for you to figure out your principles as you move forward. Now, what does this moon wants you to initiate? We have the King of Wands coming in. There's a lot of like fiery energy coming in for this read with this new moon. So I kind of feel like this is about initiating the action of change. And it's highlighting things and it's giving us this gusto that says, where are your dreams? Where are your goals? What are you doing to get there? And how are you going to get there? What are you doing? Not what is John doing, not what is Cherry doing. What are you doing? Okay, because the King of Wands is full of passion and he's lit the F up over here, okay? He is ready to go. He doesn't see the obstacles in front of him. Nunska does not have any eyes, but he sees everything because he's using the vision. He's using his third eye. Remember, that was the energy coming in for us. And you see that symbol? See that symbol? Start paying attention to the little things. It's telling you to wake up and see things. What are your principles? What have you been allowing people to take from you that does not belong for them? It's time for an even exchange. Time to align yourself with people who honor you. I want to see what the King wants you to know. It's the Ten of Pentacles. Invest in yourself. Guys, you're going to feel the Tower moments. It's going to happen. However, there is a completion to this cycle. What this new moon is doing, it's ending some things in your life that gotta go. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be full of conflict and it's going to hurt a little, okay? I feel you. However, it's going to move you in the right direction. The overall energy for this is to start paying attention to the messages that your ancestors are bringing you. The veil has been very thin. Trust me, very, very thin. And if you can tap into it and tap into your intuition and trust your intuition, and I know sometimes it's really hard to do that, trust it. Move forward. Write in your journals. Tap into what it is you truly want and desire, and it will complete you as you go through this journey. All right. I also see this is when the hawk or the eagle and the snake were copacetic and friends. So I do feel like there's going to be some friendships, some relationships that will be mending with this new moon. A change is going to happen. The outside conflicts, I want to get some information on how to deal with those. We're going to go with the animal deck. Show me the energy we can use for the outside conflict. Get very grounded. Walking meditations each day and every week. For the next week. Almost like, guys, it's time for you to set aside some me time. It's time for you to get very grounded. Get rid of those nervous energies that you've probably been feeling, a lot of anxiety. It's been very heavy, but it's about taking some time, take a nice walk, relax, and get grounded. Because remember, the root chakra is really feeling it, okay? It's really feeling it. It's getting shaken because that's what Scorpio rules, is the root chakra. All right, so that is the new moon energy that we have coming in. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities. There will be a shedding of the skin, releasing of old, and stepping into the new. This is the time to reassess, replan, and revamp the way you want to show up and show out in 2019. Be ready, guys. I will be posting 2019 reads soon. There's going to be a little bit twist to these. It's going to be super, super long videos. If you're interested in purchasing those, message me. They are very, very long, but you will have access to them all year long. Now, I want to do something different. I have card one. Oh, let's do them like this, so it'll be a nice little pattern. I'm using the Seeds of Shakti. I pulled 3 cards from there. We're going to see which chakra shows up. I don't know which ones they are. I got some notes here. And we're going to talk a little bit about how these chakras may be the ones that might be needing the most work, okay, or the most comforting for you. So if you chose number 1, it's going to be your sacral, Shavasthana, okay? And sacral, the way that you can work with that is to eat fruits and vegetables that are orange to help stimulate, okay? And that is like to get pleasure. Carry orange crystals, hula hoop, belly dance, paint or draw, anything that's gonna connect you to anything creative, connecting with your inner child. Orange. Orange is going to be your color. Orange is going to help you get through this. And this is, I freely express my divine creativity. I accept and relish in both sacred feminine and masculine energies. I can feel passion running through my veins like a wild river. And let's see which animal energy wants to help with the sacral. Meerkat. And Meerkat wants you to get with people who are going to support you. Look at his face. If you ain't with me, you ain't for me, you gots to go. So this is about feeling creative. This is about feeling good and feeling pleasure. You need to be around friends and family that support and love you during this time. All right, if you chose number 2, you're working with your heart space. This is Anahata, baby. Eat foods that are green to stimulate and red to help if you're overstimulated. If you're overstimulated, you're dealing with jealousy and anger and it's hard for you to love. So then you would go to red, all right? So wear green crystals, try doing push-ups, stimulate that heart, take a walk in nature, light green candles, make a heart chakra altar. Connect with a dog or a pet, okay? Because you need unconditional love to heal your heart chakra. What animal comes out? Woo, woo. And you're getting Wolverine. You are a lot stronger than what you think. Some of you who chose this, your heart, it feels broken. I busted wide open, okay? But Wolverine is telling you you're going to get through this. This is a time for healing. This is a time for saying, you know what? I'm not for that anymore. I'm moving forward, okay? And if you chose card number 3, you are dealing with Muldahara. We are dealing with the root chakra, okay? Eat vegetables that are red, okay? To stimulate. Green if you're overstimulated. Wear or carry red crystals, okay? Get earthy. Go plant things. Get your hands dirty. Red candles. Sitting by trees. Guys, I am that weirdo that hugs trees. I live out in the woods and I have to touch trees. Like, and I just... oh, it just brings me peace. I run in the woods all the time. Yes, I know, I'm that weirdo. But it's about getting grounded, all right? This is going to be the time that it's time for you to connect with that energy in order to move forward. And you're dealing with tiger energy. This is a very sensual energy, okay? Very, very sensual. And this is also, I'm going to tell you, protect your root chakra. Don't be too willing to physically connect before you have that connection with people, okay? Like that friendship, that loving, that kindness connection. It's going to be really important for you to protect your root chakra because you are a leader and trust that you're capable of making the right decisions. Overall energy for you guys to pay attention to from the animal deck is the mouse card. So you're overlooking important details. Pay close attention to what's going on. Pay attention to the people that are around you, the way that you feel, and look for signs and synchronicities as you move forward. So, my lovelies, that is your read. Big, big hugs. I love you guys so much. Please be patient with me this month, guys. So many reads to do, so little time. Be blessed, guys. Don't forget November 15th. We're going live on the tube, baby. All right, hit me up if you want more information. I'll leave it in the comments below. Also, thank you for all your love and your support, guys. Be blessed and have a beautiful, beautiful, life-changing November.